Hi, I'm Alicia Scarry.
And I'm Nick Lynch, and we're doing a scene from the play Our Town, written by Thornton Wilder. Scene.
They're so expensive.
No, don't think of that, Emily. We're celebrating our election. And then do you know what else I'm celebrating?
No.
I'm celebrating because I've got a friend that tells me all the things that ought to be told me.
Oh, George, please don't think of that. I don't know why I said it. It's not true.
No, Emily. You stick to it. I'm glad you spoke to me like that. But you'll see. I'm going to change so quick. You bet I'm going to change. And, Emily, I want to ask you a favor.
What?
If I go to State Agricultural College next year, would you write me a letter once in a while?
I certainly will, George. I certainly will. It certainly seems like being away for 3 years you'd get out of touch with things. Maybe letters from Grover's Corners wouldn't be so interesting after a while. Grover's Corners isn't a very important place when you think of all New Hampshire, but I think it's a very nice town.
The day wouldn't come where I wouldn't want to know everything about our town. I know that's true, Emily.
Well, I'll try to make the letters interesting.
You know, Emily, whenever I meet a farmer, I ask him if he thinks it's important to go to agricultural school to be a good farmer.
Why, George?
Yeah. Some of them even say it's a waste of time. You can get all that stuff anyway in the pamphlets the government sends out. Uncle Luke's getting old. He's about ready for me to start in taking over his farm tomorrow if I could.
My.
And like you say, being gone all that time, in other places and meeting other people, gosh, if anything like that could happen, I wouldn't want to go away. I guess new people aren't any better than the old ones. I bet they almost never are. Emily, I feel that you're as good of a friend as I've got. I don't need to go and meet people in other towns.
But, George, maybe it's important for you to go and learn about cattle judging and soils and those things. Of course, I don't know.
Emily, I'm going to make up my mind right now. I won't go. I'll tell Pa about it tonight.
But, George, you don't have to decide now. It's a whole year away.
Emily, I'm glad you spoke to me like that, about that fault in my character. What you said was right. But there was one thing wrong in it. That's where you said I wasn't noticing people. And you, for instance. Why, you say you were watching me while I did everything. Why, I was watching you all the time. Why, sure. I always thought about you as one of the chief people I thought about. I always made sure where you were sitting on the bleachers, and who you were with. And for 3 days not, I've tried to walk home with you, but something has always gotten in the way. Yesterday, I was standing over by the wall waiting for you, and you walked home with Mrs. Corcornan.
Oh, George, life's awful funny. How would I have known? I thought...
Listen, Emily, I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to agricultural college. I think once you found a person you're very fond of, a person who's fond of you too and likes you well enough to be interested in your character, well, I feel that's just as important as college is, and even more so. That's what I think.
I think that's awfully important, too.
Emily?
Yes, George?
Emily, if I do improve and make a big change, would you be, could you be?
I am now and I always have been.
So, I guess this is an important talk we've been having.
Yes. Yes.
See.